Somewhere in rural France, a man returned home to his village after spending many years travelling. Now, of course, when he got home, all his friends wanted to know where he'd been and wanted to hear all the stories that he'd got to tell. So an evening was arranged and all the men from the village turned up. And he told them all about his adventures and all the places he'd been, all the things he'd seen. And, well, they were drinking wine and smoking the pipes, and then at the end of the evening, the wine had all run out, but they were hanging on, still chatting. And then the subject got round to what intrigues men and baffles men. You know, I ain't talking about football, I'm talking about women. Yeah. One of the men there said to the traveller, he said, "You've been many places. Is it true that the Parisian women are the most beautiful in the world?" And the guy says, "Yeah, that is true. And one in particular, Camille. She is the most beautiful woman in the world." And, well, he went on to explain that, and I've got to put this politely, Camille was a lady of the night. Oh. Yeah. And he said, if you wanted to spend time with Camille, wanted to spend a night with Camille, it would cost you 50 pieces of silver. And I went, oh no, stupid, no woman is worth that much. I mean, some of you women may disagree, I don't know, but there you go. They said, that's all we earn in a year, 50 pieces of silver. Anyway, they said, there's no way we could afford it anyway. But there was a studious sort of chap there, sitting there, and he said, hang on. He says, we might not all be able to afford it, but one of us could. He said, well, in this room tonight, there are more than 50 men. If we all scrimped and saved and got ourselves one piece of silver each, put them together, and then we could draw the names out of the hat, just like we've drawn that raffle. I've raffled many things off, but I don't think I've ever raffled a French prostitute off. There you go. Anyway, if we did that, the one lucky bloke could go and spend time with Camille. Well, the word got round, and people in the outlying, blokes in the outlying areas joined in as well, and they all started scrimping and saving. It took them almost a year till all of them had got the one piece of silver. And there was far more than the 50 pieces of silver there. They put it, and then they drawed it out. Now, each one of them men really wanted to win this prize. But only one could win. And when that one number or name was pulled out, all the other men thought, well, if it wasn't going to be me, this is the guy I would choose it to be. He was a young fella by the name of Philippe. And Philippe had never had a girlfriend. And they thought, well, good luck to him. So they gave him the bag of silver, put him on an horse, and off he went to Paris. Well, when he got there, he realised that how scruffy his clothes were. They were all very well dressed. So he bought himself a new suit. He wasn't very comfortable in it, but at least he looked a bit better. And the arrangements were made for him to meet Camille. And again, it's a good job there was extra money, because he got to meet her in a restaurant and buy her dinner. Well, he arrived at the restaurant and he sat down. He was sitting with his back to the door, and he was sitting there, he was getting really anxious about the whole thing, and he thought, can this really be the most beautiful woman in the world? And, you know, what am I going to say to her? What am I going to do? And he was feeling really uncomfortable in his new clothes. And then he knew that she'd entered the room. He couldn't see her, but the room, an hush fell over the room. And he could hear the footsteps coming across the floor. She came and introduced herself, and she sat down. And, you know, she said, Philippe, I said, you don't mind me saying this, but you're not my usual type of client. So Philippe told her the story about how they'd all saved the money and they'd had the draw, and, you know, how it ended up there. And he also told her he'd never had a woman before. And she thought it was funny. She says, what an amusing story, that's brilliant. I says, and, you know, being as you never had a woman before, I says, you know, I'm going to do it special. It's going to be really special tonight. We're going to have a mad night of passion. It'll last all night. And I'll tell you what I'll do. Tomorrow, I'll give you your money back. You know, and you know, he looked at Camille and thought, you know, you must be the most beautiful woman in the world. And how generous is going to give me my money back. Well, they had a night of unbridled passion, right the way through to the dawn. And when it was time to go, Philippe got dressed and he said, well, goodbye, Camille. And, you know, she said, well, goodbye, Philippe. And of course he was thinking, how lucky can I get? I've had this beautiful woman, and now I'm going to get all this money back. You know, I can, when I go home, I can buy some fresh stock from my farm. Or perhaps, I ought to have another night with Camille. You know, it's pretty good. Brilliant, in fact. So, anyway, but Camille didn't sort of offer him his money, and he sort of stood there a bit awkward like, and Camille's looking. And she said, oh, Philippe, says, I forgot. I said I would give you your money back, didn't I? And she said, so she walked slowly over to the dressing table. She picked up that bag with the 50 silver pieces in it. She opened the bag and she took out 1 silver piece and gave back Philippe the silver piece that he paid to get into the